What is going on, guys? My name is AK, back again with another YouTube video, and in today's video I'll be showing you my XM4 class that I use in every competitive match. So I'll be running through two variations because I do kind of swap it up. You've got my close range sort of second AR style. It's a bit more for up close and sort of the faster style gunfights, and then you've got the essentially the main AR XM4 class as well. So I'll run through both of them real quick in the creator class. So I do actually use Gunfighter on this, so this is sort of the main AR, so this is the one that sits further back, plays the lines of sight, and just generally plays a bit slower. So I used the Microflex LED, I did use the Mill Stop, really whatever sight you want to sort of run, that's personal preference. Now for the sit back AR, I use the Infantry Compensator because you get the extra vertical recoil control, and the horizontal recoil control will sort of not be affected by an attachment that I'm going to talk about a bit later. I also use the extended barrel for 100% bullet velocity. It's pretty much the best barrel, all the pros use it, so yeah, sort of no questions about that one. Now the field agent grip is where we get into sort of negating that horizontal recoil control that you lose with the infantry compensator. So as you can see, we get plus 20% on this, so we do a bit of maths, that works out as plus 12% overall, which means yeah, absolutely no problem with throwing that on if we use the field agent grip, which you do lose some shooting move speed, but being as you're the slow AR, you're sitting far back, that's not going to be a problem. Again, for the slow AR, you can use the 40 round mag, just sort of helps with keeping consistent shots down on long gunfights and not keeping having to reload. If you're an up close AR, you might want to go for the jungle mag instead, but sitting further back, definitely the 40 round. And then pretty standard airborne elastic wrap and the Raider pad for your grip and stock attachments. They're pretty general. Now, if you are playing the sort of the closer AR, as I said, throw on the jungle style mags, just gets that faster reload. It means you're sort of being able to get back in the gunfights as quickly as possible, essentially making it more like a sub than an AR, but of course still with the benefits that come with an AR, like the long lines of sight. Now, here I'd say throw on the muzzle brake because of the fact that we're going to be using foregrip instead, just the normal foregrip. This is you don't get that extra horizontal recoil control, which isn't going to be too much of a problem because you're quite close to them, so you're probably going to be hitting more of your shots just generally anyway. So you throw on the normal foregrip, and then so that your horizontal recoil control isn't completely ruined, throw on the muzzle brake there, and that would become your close AR. So enough rambling on about which class to use. Let's jump into a game of something and see how good this is. So I thought we'd hop onto a bit of face-off. It's quite a nice game mode to play because map's quite small, so you get quite a lot of engagements. And when showing off a new gun, that's probably what you're going to want to see. So again, maybe the fact that it's a small map might not be the best for showing an AR, but I don't know. I think we'll give it a go and see how well we can do. As you can see, this gun does absolutely shred, and yeah, it's quite nasty. Now this is the long-range AR version, so again, probably choosing this map might not have been the smartest move, but yeah, I do like this map, ICBM. Of all the face-off maps, I think as much as I like the physical sort of look of the library, like the Moscow library style one, I think actually it plays the worst. I feel like I'm always being like spawn trapped, or I feel like I'm always being beaten on that map. So yeah, I tend not to choose that one if I get the choice. But this one I quite like. I played it a few times in videos before. Might even been my AK-74U class setup I did on this map. I can't really remember, to be fair. But yeah, it's a good one. I like this. If you haven't tried this class, definitely give it a try. If you're the second AR, maybe try play the close range ones, or even just try this one. It's pretty good as well. It is kind of map dependent, I suppose. Some maps benefit from having something that's a bit more long range, and some maps not so much. So yeah, give it a try. I'd say Moscow, you probably want to maybe run the long range one, maybe the same for Checkmate, but definitely on something like Garrison. Throw on the closer range one and just give it a try, see how you do. It is a bit less forgiving in terms of sort of recoil control, but the gun's still fun to play with, and I think everyone can sort of agree the XM4 is a pretty overpowered gun at the moment. So regardless of what attachments you throw on it, you're probably not going to be doing that bad. So there, we ended the game 21-4, I think one of the other players left, but as you can see, it's an awesome gun, so much so that I ran out of ammo and had to pick up a MAC-10 for a few kills, so yeah, definitely give it a try. It's an awesome gun. Try both of them, let me know which one you prefer and which one suits your playstyle better. But that's about it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like, let me know how you do, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.